Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we're taking a quick look at and of course installing the SR Performance throttle body spacer available for the 11 and newer 5-liter F-150. You should be checking this out if you're looking for an extremely easy to use, affordable part that's going to help improve engine performance and efficiency along with fuel mileage, and it's also going to give you a cleaner combustion and better help with atomization of air-fuel ratio. This is a very simple part that's made of a CNC machined billet aluminum. It's also got the spiral bore design, which is very unique to the throttle body spacer. This guy's basically going to install between your factory throttle body, not an aftermarket one, and your manifold to help with the airflow. As air passes through your throttle body and ultimately the spacer here, that spiral bore design is going to help with the velocity by spinning or spiraling that air into your manifold, which does in turn give you some added low-end torque around 800 to 2500 RPMs, while also helping with your air-fuel mixture. Ultimately, that's going to help improve engine performance, giving you a more efficient engine, while also helping with some gas mileage. Now, being made from a CNC billet aluminum, this guy is not finished in any powder-coated finish or anything like that. It's that bare CNC, really perfectly meticulously crafted to fit your factory throttle body. Now, if you're working with an aftermarket throttle body, say a larger BBK option, for example, like an 85mm, this guy's not gonna be for you. If you plan on going to a larger throttle body, you don't want to pick up the spacer. This is only for factory throttle bodies only. When it comes to picking this guy up, you can do so for just under 50 bucks. It's one of those things that is extremely affordable and easy to do under the hood. Anybody can tackle it in the driveway at home with about maybe 30 minutes or so from start to finish. It comes with 4 bolts. You're really just unbolting your factory intake, taking the factory throttle body off, slipping this guy and the new gasket in place, and then bolting it all back up together. It is extremely simple. With that said, 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter here. Like I said, 30 minutes or less. I'm gonna show you guys every step of the process. What do you say we get started? All right, tools used in this install include an impact gun, 1/4-inch ratchet, a couple of different size extensions, 7, 8, and 10mm deep sockets. All right, first step here, you want to get your factory engine cover out of the way if you have one. Ours is off on our F-150 here, so we're going to move forward. You want to look straight down here at your factory throttle body. We have to get our tubing out of the way in order to access all 4 of the factory bolts here. Your spacer is going to go right in between the black portion here and this silver throttle body. So what we're going to do first is grab a 7mm deep socket, or you can use a flathead screwdriver, loosen up this hose clamp here, and then we'll loosen the other one up on the other end, disconnect a couple of hoses, and get the tubing out of the way. All right, so now if you head up toward your air box here, this hose is gonna also get disconnected so we can pull that factory tubing off. On the back side of the tubing, we have to disconnect these 2 hoses here. For this top one, you're really just gonna pinch and disconnect. You might need both hands for this guy here. Pinch, disconnect like that. For the bottom one, you're just pushing up on a gray tab and disconnecting. So down here, you can see this gray tab. You'll just push that to the side and push off. Up here, you're just gonna disconnect that, and now you can pull your tubing off and set it aside. All right, so I'm just gonna pull this off here at the top. Just like that. It's gonna pop off the throttle body as well. Now you're really just gonna feed it underneath of these hoses and set it aside. All right, next up, I'm gonna switch over to an 8mm deep socket. I've got my 1/4-inch ratchet and extension. We're looking at our bare throttle body. We have 4 8mm bolts. 3 of them you can see here. The 4th one's in this bottom corner. We're gonna get these 3 out of the way and then move over to the 4th. Once you crack them loose, they should be coming out pretty easily. You might even be able to get them out by hand. All right, just be careful not to drop these guys and set them aside. All right, now we're working on that last one down here in the bottom right corner. Once you pull this last guy out, your throttle body is going to be loose. Keep in mind it is still connected to one connector there. Just going to lift this guy up and just rest it right up top. All right, so for the next step here, what we're gonna do is install our throttle body spacer right up against that mount there, and it only goes on one way, so if you rotate it upwards, the holes won't line up. So you wanna have this horizontal just like this. Then what you're gonna do is take the gasket included in the kit, and you're gonna hold that up as well, lining up those holes. Take your throttle body, and your throttle body is going to install right over top of that. So the gasket goes in between the throttle body and the throttle body spacer. All right, now it's a bit tricky to do, but you're going to take a bolt, put it through the throttle body, line it up so it goes through the gasket, and then the spacer, and then through the factory mounting location. All right, so we got it through the gasket there, through the spacer, and I'm going to thread it in a couple of holes just to hold it in place. You're going to use the new bolts included in the kit because they need to be longer to compensate for the added material there with the spacer. All right, so that's holding it up. Take the other bolts and put them back through. Really, the important thing here is to make sure that that gasket is properly lined up. You want to make sure all 4 bolts are going through that. I'm going to use my extension and 10mm socket to thread the bottom left bolt through. All right, and now finally thread in that bottom right and then tighten them down. All right, grab your ratchet and tighten down all 4 bolts. It's really important that when you're tightening these down, once you start getting pretty tight, you want to do like a half of turn after that. You want to make sure you're not risking cracking the mount there. Just want to be careful when tightening these down. Definitely not going to use an impact gun. So we got it hand tight. Once you get this guy hand tight, again, just about a half a turn or quarter turn, so it's nice and snug. Now that we have all 4 of those tightened up, we can put our air tube back on. All right, so let's feed our factory tube back in place here underneath of those hoses we disconnected. You want to make sure it's connecting right into your factory throttle body. It's a little bit tighter here because we don't have as much room with our added spacer in place, but once you get that connected, bring it up to your factory airbox and connect that side. All right, with both sides connected, tighten down your clamps. All right, switching back over to my 7mm deep socket. Again, a flathead screwdriver will work as well. All right, now the one at the top. Okay, and we gotta do those 2 hoses in the back. All right, and your last step here, reconnect those 2 hoses at the back that we disconnected before removing our factory airbox. They just snap right back in place. And then if you have an engine cover, put that back on now. But at this point, you're good to go. That's gonna wrap up my quick overview and install for the SR Performance throttle body spacer available for the 11 and newer 5-liter F-150. You can grab yours right here at AmericanTrucks.com.